What is up, guys? We're in Denver. Truck's nasty. Vail gave me a surprise. It wasn't supposed to snow, but I guess it did. Ew. That's gross. Truck's dirty, very dirty. Got snowed on Vail. It was pretty bad. We're heading back now. Well, we're about to. I'm doing a 30-minute break. I think we're gonna go back the same way we came in. Maybe we'll go up 6 and then run across 80. Light. I wish we had a little bit more weight in this trailer. Hopefully going back across 70 will be a little bit easier when it's daylight. And it says it quit snowing now, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, we're hooked up and ready to go back, so I guess we'll start working on that. Just out walking the dog. It's cold too. It's like 2 degrees, 2 degrees up there on the summit. It's like 16 degrees here. It's cold, so yeah, it sucks. It's just cold. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you on the road.
A little later.
am so stinking excited right now because we found a Culver's that we can actually access that has truck parking literally right across the street from it here in Colorado, in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. We love Culver's, and we don't have them in California, so we never get to have it unless we travel. And so I'm just excited. I can't wait to go eat it. There it is, right there. Let's go in. Alrighty, that was absolutely delicious. So wasted enough time there, but well worth it. Gonna hit the road, try to get back home this evening. It's a long drive and we got a short time to get there, so we gotta hit the road, gotta go. Guys, this truck is so grimy. I mean, look at that. It's like, I don't think I've ever seen a thicker layer of grime on this rig. It was nasty out there. Yuck. So that being said, we need to wash this sucker stat. So I think we'll probably go wash it maybe this evening if we get a moment. We're not too tired to do so. Worst case scenario, I guess Martin be washing it at home. Clean the that windshield there for you guys too. How's Martin?
Bad.
Why?
It's good.
Martin's good?
Good.
Martin's ready to go to bed. Alright, I'm gonna go walk this dog. Anyway guys, how about that drive? Was that not like the prettiest drive that ever was driven? Colorado, you guys, you have the most beautiful state. I know I've said it before, but I don't think there's a state prettier than this. Utah, I want to say, is a close second, but Colorado, you got it going on. If you guys have never driven on 70, I highly suggest that you take that drive one of these days in your lifetime. It's just epic, absolutely epic. The way the highway is designed, it's mind-blowing. And the way the Colorado River winds through the canyons, all the tunnels, you gotta try it yourself. So if you're ever able to, please do take that drive. If you're not able to because you're too far away or you're in another country, I hope you really enjoyed the footage, because gosh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful out here.
Mid Culver's is the bomb. Cleaning windows for viewership. You know, that old chestnut. We're gonna go up on 80. Gonna go take 6 over to Provo. And we're gonna run 80. Got some fuel here. I love it because it's cheap. $3.29 a gallon. We just topped it off because it's cheap. It was $290 to top this truck off. Took 90 gallons, which is amazing. Even though it's been getting terrible fuel mileage because it was just so damn cold. It's been really cold. It's been like, it was like 0 to 2 degrees basically all the way to Denver since we've left here. So the truck was just gobbling it up. Running I-70 is more demanding just to, you know, off the bat because all the passes, but also the cold just adds to it. When it's that cold, you don't get a complete burn. It uses so much more fuel. It's very inefficient. So, it used a lot of fuel. But hey, you gotta pay to play.
That you do. Alright, I'm cold. I gotta put this dog in the truck.
You're not that old.
I'm freezing.
Watch out.
Oh, you're gonna jump down? Dang.
Well, yeah, somebody's gonna do it.
stopped in Tooele, Utah. Run in and grab a bite to eat real quick. Look at all the snow they got. Actually, I'm pretty surprised by that. Yes, I'm parked next to the scale. Just momentarily. Anyway, getting through Salt Lake City, man, that was a nightmare. I bet you we sat in traffic for like an hour and a half. It was exactly like being in LA traffic, except for there was snow on the shoulders. It was absolutely miserable, guys. You know what else is miserable? I just found out that Flying J has a burrito shortage. And I love the burritos. And they told me like they haven't been able to get them for like a month. It's so horrible. But that explains why I've seen some Flying J's not have them. But this one always had them. And I asked him, I said, oh, are you guys able to cook some more burritos? She said, well, actually, we don't have any. This is the worst news ever. Worst news ever.
I think she was just telling stories. They probably just don't have any right now.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. All right, guys, we made it here to Elko, Nevada. It is currently 7 degrees outside. It is 7 degrees. It's so cold. I think it's about 11 o'clock at night. I do know I got here with 10 minutes left on my clock. So, yeah, anyway, I'm here with either Paul or Phil. I don't know which one it is because, well, he won't tell me. I think he's mad that I failed to bring a scarf for him and his brother. I tried explaining. I did not know we were going this route, and that's why I did not bring a scarf for you guys. But he's not having it. He's just, whatever, your loss. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly try to recap today for you guys, because like I said, it's cold here. It's so cold. Colorado was a beautiful, wonderful, amazing drive. Really bad traffic this morning. It was funny because, oh my God, my feet are so cold. There's so much snow on the ground right now, and it got in my shoes. Anyway, Jack, one of our subscribers, commented that he hopes that we got out of there before all the skiers caused massive traffic jams. And what was funny about that is I literally read that comment while we were sitting in that traffic jam. So we lost probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours dealing with that mess. But the drive itself, over 70 in Colorado, like I mentioned earlier, was absolutely beautiful. Filthy though, filthy for our truck. I know I said earlier we were going to stop and wash the truck. It's not happening tonight. I completely spaced on the fact that Donner is probably a mess. Even though it's not snowing, it's probably wet up there. There's stuff on the road. We're washing the truck tomorrow. That's what we're going to do. We're washing the truck tomorrow. Utah was beautiful. Again, very cold. We came in off of 6 over to 15 to 80. Around 15, the traffic was a nightmare, which I already went over. It was basically like being in Los Angeles traffic, but with snow on the shoulders. It was ridiculous for a Saturday evening. Absolutely ridiculous. But we made it through. It was dark by the time I hit 80. I wish it was still daylight because you could tell that Utah was just blanketed in snow. And it looked so pretty. And I bet it was just absolutely beautiful in the daylight. And I wish it was daylight so I could have filmed it and checked it out. Because there's some scenes there I really like where you have the water and it reflects. And then you have the big hills. And with the hills being all covered in snow, and if you had the reflections, it would have been a lovely view. But it didn't happen today. That's all right. Got into Nevada. About the time we hit Pequot Summit, it started getting even colder. And then when we got to Wells, the fog hit. The freezing fog hit. I've never driven in freezing fog. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't my favorite. Got down to 0 degrees. So foggy. It was just all day. I've been switching between the defrost vent and the vent that blows at your face. So the windows would defrost the side windows. This truck does not have a good fan system. So I was just constantly going between the two, like all day. That's pretty much how I spent my day. So keep the windshield from fogging up, and then the side windows would get foggy. So I'd switch it over there, and then the windshield would get foggy. It's just endless cycle. But yeah, freezing fog. Got here, went to get out, and the little grab handle, yeah, that was ice. That was ice. So, winter driving, guys. It's an adventure. It's fun. It's an experience. It's an experience. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys see some of the snow here. Yep, those are my ugly Birkenstock shoes. But yeah, wasn't snowing here the last time I came. Anyway, so fuel prices have gone down. $3.69. I like that. The truck has been doing about, right now it says 6.2 miles per gallon. The winter driving is not kind to Fancy Hawk there. That truck in good conditions, being like, you know, summer and not windy, it gets about a mile per gallon more. So losing a mile per gallon with these winter conditions, it's a bummer, but it's, again, part of trucking. You gotta, like Martin said earlier, you gotta pay to play. I don't know if you guys can see my breath. I think you can. It's crazy. Like I said, it's cold out here. Temperatures on the truck, I don't think it needs a winter front. It's been staying steady at 175 degrees for the water temp. So we got lucky with that one. A winter front would be cool, but I mean, being that was like 0 and even below 0 last night, and the truck was keeping those temps, it's not really necessary. So that's kind of cool for those of you who like to be nerds over truck specs, like my husband. Yeah, so I think that's everything I wanted to cover. We're gonna get into Sacramento and get this trailer dropped off, so I might check in with Martin here while he's getting fuel, and if I don't, then I guess the next stop's gonna be Sacramento. Right? Yeah. These tanks are always so creepy. Their sounds. We got a train. I can't show it to you guys because it's pitch black, but you can hear it.
Yeah, it's cold.
I know, it's horrible.
I like it. Debating on buying some anti-gel because feeling the first fill, but I think we can.
I think it's alright.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a whole skit with you, but I think my hand's gonna fall off.
Yeah, let's go.
It's beyond cold.
We're gonna go. It's cold.
Yeah. So anyway, next scene, we'll be in Sacramento dropping this trailer.
Hopefully.
So yeah, hopefully. Don't jinx us. It's too cold to be jinxed. Oh yeah, Martin's taking over. Like I said, I used up all my time. I get to go to bed.
Yep, gotta love that freezing fog, guys. Wow, check it out, guys. So this is at 5,500, 5,600 feet in California. A lot of snow over here. The truck is filthy, man. We just ran through about 350 miles of freezing fog. Here's a picture. But yeah, she is just dirty. dirty. Yesterday, Vail had a bunch of snow, and that's what I got hit with. We're just came down Donner. A lot of snow up there. They're about halfway up this truck. That's how much snow there is on Donner, or at the summit here. This is about 3.5, 4 feet. Blue Canyon. So quite a bit. I'll tell you guys what, one thing I absolutely love, and I'm being sarcastic here, is when you're coming down these hills and four-wheelers, as in four-wheelers is a car, for those of you that might not know, go to pass you, and they have to get in front of you. So they sit right there, instead of just passing you. And in the meantime, you're trying to keep this thing from sliding sideways. And what I mean about that is, during the day here, right now the roads are fine. They're not terrible. There's a little slick at the summit, but when you're coming down, this stuff starts to melt and it runs off and it makes ice. And this truck, it's got an ISX. Engine brakes on this thing are phenomenal. I mainly don't use the third stage. I use the second stage because the third stage, it really slows you down. Here's a clip. But I use the second stage a lot, and you know, you're just coming down there and minding your own business, and you're trying to, you know, stay safe, and these guys will just hang right there next to you, annoy the living crap out of you. So if you guys know anybody that does that, tell them not to do that. It's about the most annoying thing you can do, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous hanging out next to a truck like that, especially coming down these mountain passes when it's slick. So don't do that. It's not cool. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty late. It's about almost 5 in the morning. Let's say 4:45. We got about another hour to the yard, or drop this trailer off and probably go to bed there. Take a couple hour nap and get up and do what we need to do. So let's get down this hill, guys, and talk to you when we get to Sacramento. Look at this. Look how filthy that is. Oh my God. It's gross. Gross. This is ice from all the freezing fog we went through. It hasn't melted off yet. It just literally got up to 34 degrees here, but it's literally been flying off the truck in chunks. It's funny the places this stuff gets in. So dirty. Get down that hill.
It is Sunday morning. It's 6 a.m. Sunday morning. Usually we're in here anywhere between 11 p.m. Saturday night and 1 a.m. Sunday morning. So we are definitely getting in here probably the latest that we have ever gotten in here doing this run. I'm not quite sure, but I think this might be our last load. I think this might be our last load. We're taking next week off for Christmas, and not sure what we're doing for New Year's yet, for New Year's week, if we're gonna run it or if we're taking that off too. So this might be our last load, guys. You have to wait and find out, I guess.
Ho, ho, ho. That's a wrap. Merry Christmas, guys.
See the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up.
All right, Kirk, get ready to have a coronary. This one is for you.
I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I'm a real one, my day ones. Try to speak up, can't say none. Try to dig dirt, there ain't none. I make the money that save up. 10 to 80, my save ones. Take to the top from the baseline.